Good evening. My name is Byron Gerard, and I am the principal of Options High School. Tonight, I am very pleased to welcome our graduating seniors, our faculty, families, and friends virtually to the Options High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. This is no doubt the most unique graduation ceremony that we have ever been a part of, and hopefully it will retain its uniqueness over the years as the first and the last. Graduates, the staff and I really miss being able to share this day with you. The selfies, the hugs, the high fives, the nervous laughter in the hallway before walking into the gym, and the tears of excitement and joy. We all look forward to a day, maybe a reunion, where we can recreate these memories with you and celebrate you and your achievement. It seems like we were just groaning to each other how changing our alarm clocks for daylight savings time seemed so abrupt, and we didn't like losing that hour of sleep. Little did we know that just a few days from then, the term abrupt and change would take on entirely different depths. Who even sets their alarm clock anymore? We all wish that we had been given a little more of a heads up about Zoom, about waiting rooms, breakout rooms, Zoom bombing, pointing to your ear insistently to tell your teacher that they're still muted, being able to leave class anytime by just turning off your camera. When asked to share about an assignment, claiming that your Wi-Fi is bad and pretending to freeze. These moments are just another reminder of how unpredictable our world can be and how tremendously important perseverance and our partnerships with each other is. If you are new to Options High School family, you may not be aware that Options High School was founded in 1994 and that this is our 26th year celebrating commencement of our graduates. Options High School graduates, you are part of a legacy of armadillos. Armadillos that did not attend Options High School because of the neighborhood you live in, but chose Options High School because you had hope for a better future. You are one of 33 graduates this year. Since 1994, Options High School has had the privilege of graduating 455 students, plus the 33 graduating here tonight. Our graduates tonight are now a part of an alumni of a pretty incredible high school that offers students hope when all other pathways to high school graduation may have seemed impassable. Even when a global pandemic plagues the earth and closes your school 3 months before you are expected to graduate, you persevered. You did not give up. The hope that you had for a better you, a better future, would not allow you to give up. You didn't. And now tonight, you are rewarded with your diploma and the pride that comes with your success. 33 students will launch into our community tonight in hopes of being a future medical and healthcare provider, criminal law attorney, massage therapist, camp counselor, certified nursing assistant, a film major, Navy and Air Force officer, a midwife, cosmetologist, veterinarian, children's psychologist, police officer, theater technician, and even a fish hatchery specialist, just to name a few. There is not an actual armadillo within 2,000 miles of here, but there will be Options High School armadillos in every corner of our community, doing great things, serving others, and adding value to our world. The Bellingham Promise says that every student will have the opportunity to discover and develop a passion, contribute to their community, and achieve a fulfilling and productive life. The staff at Options feel privileged to have been a part of your Promise journey and are very proud of you and the future you are creating. Tonight, that same hope that brought you to Options High School now launches you with that promise into a fulfilling and productive life. As alumni and ambassadors of Options High School, it is our hope that our community is filled with Options High School graduates that build up others all around them, and that Options is not only known for its amazing staff and classes and programs, but most importantly, Options is known in our community by the graduates who use their minds, their bodies, and their voices to heal, encourage, and create hope in others. Just like our staff have become heroes to many of you, it is our hope that the graduates of Options High School become heroes in our community. Today, you may feel like you're crossing a finish line, finally, and you are ready to grab that diploma, and now you can rest. You're actually now standing on a launching pad, and you're not done. Our community, our nation, our world needs you. Today's diploma is your ticket to your next great opportunity. Only you can tell yourself how high to launch and in what direction to go. You are ready. Our world needs you. The staff of Options High School has so many great memories with this class and are so very proud of all of you. Congratulations, Options High School class of 2020. The Options High School Armadillo attributes are be present, be involved, be curious, be courageous, and be respectful. Our student commencement speaker came to Options and quickly became a respected member of the Armadillo squad and represents all of those attributes. Natalie Allen is a faithful friend to many of you and a fierce advocate for all of you. Please join me in welcoming Natalie Allen as she shares a few words with the graduating class tonight.
Good evening, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Today is a special day for all of us. We have all been working hard for years to achieve this goal, and although it can't be done the old-fashioned way, I'm glad to be here on your screen congratulating you all on what an amazing job you've done. For many of us, high school has not been an easy period in our lives. Some of you, including me, might be surprised that you're even doing it. But here today, we metaphorically gather to celebrate you, each and every one of you, the accomplishments, each impact you have all made, and the decision to fight and work hard to earn your diploma. We celebrate not only the things we have done, but also our shortcomings, for teaching us not to stop and to carry on when times feel uncertain. We celebrate the ways that got us here, whether it be having a child, moving into your own place, even figuring out how to get to school every day. We celebrate how we have all closed a chapter of our lives, but in turn have opened up something much bigger. Possibilities of growing families, going to college or getting a job. Possibilities of happiness during times of hurt, and new challenges every day to help us grow. A quote by Gloria Steinem reads, "Without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibilities. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning." I think most of my life, that's how I went about planning things, with whimsy and excitement for what could happen. I hope that this next era of your life will bring the opportunity to dream more than you ever have. I could not be happier to be part of the Options Senior graduating class of 2020 and to have gotten to know so many wonderful teachers who cultivate our love for subjects we never thought possible to love, as well as the students who broaden our perspective with the wisdom and stories they bring. We're a class of few, but our voices ring loud with passion. Now I would like to take a moment to recognize Black lives taken by police brutality. Natasha McKenna, Philando Castile, Freddie Gray, Walter Scott, Samuel DuBose, Christian Taylor, Yolanda Thomas, Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Kimari Gray, Trayvon Martin, Kendrick McDade, Kenneth Chamberlain, Oscar Grant, Sean Bell, Thomas Lane, Eugene Williams, Kendra Diggs, George Floyd, and so many more. Now, let's take a moment of silence. As you sit in your home, turn to a family member and hug them. The longest hug you've ever given someone. Pick up your kids and give them so many kisses. Tell your parents or caretakers how much you appreciate them. Play with your siblings and cherish their memory, because for so many Black people, leaving the house is not a guaranteed safe trip. Black businesses matter, Black stories matter, and most importantly, Black lives matter. Happy Pride Month and congratulations, Options Class of 2020. I couldn't be prouder of the work we've done. And now back to Byron. Take it away.
Thank you, Natalie. Today, it is my responsibility and great privilege as principal of Options High School to certify to the Bellingham School District School Board and to our superintendent, Dr. Greg Baker, that the Options High School graduating class of 2020 have met and in some cases exceeded all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by Washington State law and the Bellingham School District. Dr. Baker, I would like to present to you the Options High School class of 2020.
Welcome to the stage of our unique graduation for the class of 2020. Congratulations to all graduates, and welcome to families, friends, community members, and other supporters of our outstanding graduates. I also want to acknowledge our school board and the important role they play in our district and community, and extend their own congratulations to each of you. I know this isn't quite the way you envisioned your graduation, which is usually the culminating experience to celebrate your accomplishments over your 13+ years in school. But how you reflect on your years with Bellingham Public Schools and how you remember this time, your senior year, and your final days as a student is up to you, and it will shape your path moving forward. You are the narrator of your own story. I encourage you to think about whether you received any gifts as a result of this pandemic instead of what the quarantine took away. This is not a trick question or reverse psychology. Often when we experience hardships or disappointments, or worse, tragedy, there are silver linings. And it's up to you to see them, name them, and choose to make them part of your story. I imagine many of you have spent considerable time reflecting on your friends, your teachers, your classes, even the hallways, or those lingering minutes during passing time or after school. You've probably been wishing you had gotten one last game or match or performance or afternoon with your team or club this spring. And you've probably thought about the events you had hoped would fill your days and evenings these last few months. I challenge you to allow gratitude in. Think about how much you have to be thankful for, about the time you did have with those beloved friends, those inspiring teachers, coaches, and advisors, about all of your important connections with other students and staff, and about your developing talents and passions. The moments with them might have been cut short this spring, but I hope you appreciate all you had and have in your life as you continue. I must show some appreciation too. Our seniors were longing for school. I'm grateful how many of you reached out and expressed the importance of this day and this event. Usually the spring is filled with senior skip days, pranks, and senioritis. I'm thankful that you got to experience that part of your senior year at home. But truly, I believe the class of 2020 will be defined by this chapter in your story, which has brought out your thoughtfulness and perseverance. And I have faith in you. You are our future, and you are in the best position to influence our country and our world. As you reflect on the protests and events across our country, I encourage you to think about your role and what's next. Engage, persevere, and stand up against racism, bigotry, and hate. Your class will be among those to rise and meet the challenges. How do we heal? How do we amplify all voices in our community? We need your help as we strive for a more inclusive and diverse democracy, one that stands up for people who have been marginalized and victimized by the status quo. Your class will move us forward by registering to vote, by voting, and by staying engaged. Your class has chosen to show grace in disappointment. Thinking back to the past few weeks here in Bellingham, I am not sure that there will be another class for whom picking up their cap and gown was such a celebration. There were balloons, happy tears, signs, honking horns, and lots of hands in the shapes of hearts. I'm not sure if we've ever had a class whom the entire community cheered for and supported with yard signs and local media. I want you to think about how those so-called lost months of your senior year will shape you. Maybe it'll pop up as extra care in choosing your job or your major. Maybe you'll be more thoughtful about how you fill your days, who you stay in contact with, who you choose to spend time with, or the relationships you develop. For better or worse, many of you will have roommates in the near future, and this one question will weigh upon you heavily. Could I quarantine with you for 3 months if I had to? Our district serves a wide range of students from preschool to 12th grade, and in sticking with the tradition of past graduations, I have checked in with some of our students to get advice and reflections for our graduates. I now bring you advice from our kindergartners. Our seniors are heading off to try something new, and one of the questions I asked our kindergartners was, what would you say to someone who's trying something new? Well, here's what a few of our kids said. They said, first, I would tell the graduates to take a no thank you bite, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it anymore. But if you like it, then have good luck because you like doing it. If you want to try something new, you should gather a lot of your brave and swift side. You can do it. Just like the monkey bars at school, if you can do the lower green bars, then I bet they can do the higher red bars. On my 4th day of kindergarten, I could do the blue bars, and then 4 days later, I was able to do the green ones. And now I can do the red bars. Yay, never give up. Another question I posed to our brilliant kindergartners was, what does being a graduate mean to you? One kindergartner said, you get to stay home, but you'll have to take out the trash and do the dishes. Another says it means you get to wear a dress and you get to have a party because you finished graduating school. And another one said, it means you have done all of your work and you are proud of yourself and you are ready to move on to bigger things. Well said, kindergartners. I appreciate your advice every year. And to graduates, I am very proud of each and every one of you, and I know you're ready to move on to bigger challenges and triumphs. And as you narrate your story, may it be full of thoughtfulness, perseverance, and gathering a lot of your brave. Thank you, and all the best.
And now, for the real reason you've tuned in tonight, we will now begin the announcement of our graduates. For our virtual ceremony, our process will be a little different. As each graduate's name is announced, they have had the opportunity to submit a senior picture as well as some childhood pictures to be shown to you tonight. The slideshow is a long-standing tradition at Options, and we are thankful to still include it in our ceremony. Another tradition at Options High School is the opportunity for each graduate to share a few words of thanks. And now, the graduating class of 2020. Olivia Alarcon. Natalie Allen. Gabe Arroyo. Cody Asbury. Nigel Boot. Jacob Burrill. Marin Carr. Shayla Chavez.
I want to say thank you to the Grads Daycare for taking care of Juliet every day. Thank you to Greenwood, Dunham, Leslie, Jamie, and Burgess for making school such a fun and safe environment for me to be in every single day. Thank you to the office staff for being so friendly and always welcoming me with a smile in the morning. And thank you to my family for being so supportive and believing in me, knowing that I could graduate and I'd be able to actually do it. And just thank you to Options for helping me become a first-generation graduate and for giving me the best senior year I could have asked for.
Cyrus Davidson.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for helping me the past 13 years for K through 12. It was certainly an experience, one that I didn't always enjoy, but that I will certainly always remember because you guys made it special. You supported me through all of my hardships and all of my tough decisions. Chief amongst them may be transferring to Options for my senior year. More specifically, 1 semester. Thank you, Leslie and Jamie, for pushing me out after 1 semester. You really fast-tracked my graduation. I didn't know how much of a blessing that would be until now. Thank you. And to all of the friends that I made at Options in my short time there. I really appreciate you, and I hope to know you forever. Michelle, extra thank you.
Danielle Enquist. Katara Fox.
Congratulations, seniors, we did it. Whoop, whoop. I'm so thankful I've had the privilege to learn from wise leaders, to have a safe place to grow. I won't forget the creative, encouraging people that have led me to this point, so thank you. I would be lying if I said I wasn't afraid of the unknown, but who isn't? Here's to being alone together. I'm so thankful for everyone at Options for taking the time to be genuine and supportive. I will miss Leslie's jokes, Cochrane's understanding, Weston's drive and dedication, Wooding's passionate energy, Gunnell's discipline, and Laurel's free spirit. Thank you everyone that has been a part of my journey. This isn't goodbye, I'm just headed in a different direction, so wish me luck.
Casey Groden.
Thank you, Options, for having me. I've had so many great experiences here at this school and it's dear to my heart. The teachers and staff have helped me integrate into this community with open arms and have always given me the respect and attention I've always wanted. The community at this school has been wonderful to me and so kind and open and willing to accept me as soon as I have gotten there. Being at Options has helped me grow into a stronger and more independent person. I'm so happy to have gone here and I don't know where I would be or who I'd be if I haven't. Thank you.
Orion Howard. Sadie Hoyle. Janie Huntley. Kai Imani. Hartley Kemp. Sarah Kemp. Taylor Lancaster. Anahi Marquez. Sarah Martin.
Conformity who? We're gonna wear our hats sideways this year. Backwards with no eyebrows? No eyes, no eyebrows. You can't tell who this is? No. There we go. Well, I would like to thank the staff at Options for dealing with everything we just saw. Definitely gave them a run for their money, and it definitely gave me a run for mine. But I would like to thank all of the staff and all the teachers at Options for giving me the ability to be sitting here saying I've graduated. If it wasn't for Options, I wouldn't be here doing this. You guys definitely gave me all the hope and support I needed, and I just want to thank you. We did it. We out.
Charles Mills.
First off, it is an honor to be able to do this video and be a part of the ceremony with all that's been going on. My experience at Options High School has been very unique. It's one of the best high schools I've ever been to. I want to thank all of the staff members for helping me along. Miss Emily was very helpful to me and was transitioning to my college, which is interesting. At the school, I was known as, or Mr. Wooding would call me Checky B. I would be Miss Emily's mad scientist because I have a passion for old things like this. I like this kind of stuff. I don't know why, but I do. My senior quote is, "We are shaped by our past, not defined by them."
Jada Moncrief. Elizabeth Moyer. Aaron Padilla Monterey. Samaya Page.
Hi everyone! Some of you may be wondering, how do you pronounce your name? I'm Samaya and I'm graduating today. I did it, well, we did it. The past few months have been very challenging and definitely not what I thought my senior year would end like. The past 4 years have been the most exciting yet challenging years of my life. First, I would like to thank all of the amazing Options staff, especially Ms. Burgess, Mr. Wooding, Ms. Dunham, Ms. Haley, and all the other outstanding teachers that I had. Next, I would like to thank all of my friends and family for getting me here where I am today. I love you all so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Lastly, I would like to say, follow your dreams even when times get hard. Oh, one more thing. Shout out to Madame from Squalicum. Thank you for always being there for me.
Zarin Flum. Jacob Rich. Kayla Ricketts. Gabby Sands.
Good evening, my name is Gabby. I want to take the time to say thank you to all those at Options High for letting my kids and I be part of your school. At this time, I want to thank every teacher that helped and supported me through this journey of being a grad student, especially you, Dr. Bargy. I want to say thank you so much for always being there for me since freshman year and all the obstacles I faced. I knew I could count on you to be on my case to get to school and get that diploma. You had more faith in me than anyone ever did and never gave up on me. I also want to thank the grad staff for all the love and support they gave me and my kids to making this day happen. I truly appreciate the grad program. I would like to also state that as a mother of two beautiful kids, that you'll face challenges in motherhood and being a student, that if I can graduate with 2 kids, so can you. Thank you, Options High. I did it.
Kai Schenkel.
All right, I've graduated. See, graduated. Now it's time to thank some people. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad for supporting me and fighting for me. I want to thank my grandma and grandpa for supporting me in many ways and helping me through the years. I want to thank Elena for loving me, caring for me, and just being there when I'm wacky and weird. I hope I've done the same for you, dear. Now I want to thank teachers, Weston, Wooding, Burgess, Berg, and Leslie. You guys changed my life. You made schooling 10 times easier for me. Because school hasn't been easy. I've had to fight for anything I wanted. Fight for it. The schooling systems literally looked like it wanted to crush me. But I got through it. And today, I'm done fighting. Today, I am ready to start and turn a new leaf and move on. So, thank you everyone to help me. That helped me. God, that helped me. Anyways, thank you guys.
Finian Tao. Chloe Turner.
Hello, Options graduates, and anyone else who is watching. I'm sure we didn't think this was how graduation would be going when we started 4 years ago. In fact, I didn't even think I would be here, graduating. But here we are. I'm sitting here graduating with college credits in my name, and I couldn't be more proud. I have a couple people to thank for that. The first would be Emily Misen Davis, my teacher. She's done so much for me, and I could not be more thankful for the support this woman has given to me. The next, I want to give thanks to my best friends, Yana, Birch, Leo, Seb, and Ross. You guys have supported me through everything and have given me so much. Thank you for everything. The last, I want to give thanks to my parents for raising me.
And now for the time-honored tradition of the turning of the tassel and the presentation of the class of 2020. I would like to invite our school counselor, Dr. Chris Cochran, to lead our graduates in this graduation tradition.
Options High School graduates, please stand wherever you are. When you change your tassel, you will be signaling to the world that you are now ready for your next adventure. grab your tassel with your left hand and bring it over to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations, Options High School, class of 2020.